Good evening, guys. Welcome to my channel, Crazy Mommy of 4 Keto Style. Anyway, so I just did something dumb. I put something on my food without reading the label. I thought it would be so good in there, and I thought it would be okay. But then I noticed it had 3 grams of sugar and 3 carbs. That would be, yeah, pickle relish. I wasn't really thinking. Here's what I made. I'll show you what I made. I made a spinach, I don't know, I just usually put things that are, I don't know, just things I find together and shove it together to make a meal. So it's spinach with tuna that's canned in oil, so I just dumped the whole can in there, plus mayonnaise, plus pickle relish. I was like, what can I do to put in here to make it taste a little better, because I'm all out of vegetables, so I have to go shopping tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, pickle relish, that is like the staple for tuna salad, right? Okay, well, not if it has 3 carbs, 3 sugars, no protein, and 0 fat. But nonetheless, let's see. I never really looked at ingredients. Yes, I know it was cucumbers and stuff, but we got cucumbers, high fructose corn syrup. Oh, Jesus, that's what did it. Water, vinegar, xanthan gum, salt, lactic acid, calcium chloride, sodium bentonite, a preservative, spice, dehydrated red bell pepper, alum polysorbate 80, which is a color, natural flavor, turmeric extract for color. Oh, it's got turmeric in it. It's for color. It's probably just like a tiny bit. A color for what? Turmeric's like, how does that make, I don't know. Turmeric's like red, reddish brown. Right, way to put high fructose corn syrup into something so yummy. What the hell do you even need that in here for? Well, I guess it's sweet relish. That, I guess, explains it. That's stupid. I really like pickle relish, and I love pickles. See, I thought because it was pickles that it would be okay. What I should have done was just chop up a bunch of pickles or make my own pickle relish. Chop up a bunch of pickles in a food processor and put them in there. Like that. Would it taste just as good? And yeah, so. Lesson learned. Yeah, I got this big zit in the middle of my forehead. I hardly ever get those, but I went to church this morning, so I have to add some makeup on. Alright, whatever. I'm making macaroni for the kids. And you know what? For some reason, I think I'm keto adapted now, because I don't have cravings for any of this heavy food. Anything that's heavy, breaded, anything with like sugar in it. My daughter got some sour watermelon Peeps, which, oh my gosh, before I would have totally eaten that whole thing, because wow, they're so good. But I opened the packet. Well, she opened the packet. She ate one, and then I put the rest in a Ziploc bag, and I didn't steal one. Well, because I don't want it. I have no interest in screwing up my diet. Yes, I think that eating one of them, well, one of them isn't going to kill you. But if I eat one, I might eat 2. And I could probably stop myself, but I just don't want it. I just don't want it. You know, I don't want these noodles I'm cooking over here. I got a steam bag of broccoli. I get these at Sam's. I've gone through like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 giant bags of these broccoli things from Sam's Club, like, since I started. Broccoli is like one of the best ones on the keto diet to do, and then also, or to eat. And then also, I don't know, it's like one of my favorite. I love broccoli. I mean, I like it. I don't know. I like Brussels sprouts too, but I think those have some carbs too. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to stir this pot of macaroni for the children. But I don't like any, like, if I eat like carbs, or if I eat breaded products or anything like that, it makes me feel gross. It makes me feel like, ew, that's heavy. Like, it's a heavy food, and it's like, I don't want to feel that way, so I don't eat it. And when we went out to eat last night, I went to Crackle Barrel with my kids, and Daddy's in China, lucky him, for 2 weeks, but Me and the kids went out to eat last night, and just for a fun weekend. And then, so that restaurant has plenty of choices for keto eaters. Now, they're like, well, I said I don't do carbs. And they're like, oh, well, what about this kale salad thing that they had? And I noticed as I was eating it, oh, man, well, it had some sprinkled cheese. It had kale. And then it also had, oh, what was it? Oh, little tiny cranberries and some nuts. And I'm like, oh, the cranberries, crap, those have sugar. I ate it anyway. It didn't kill me. And actually, I lost weight still from yesterday. So I'm not feeling bad about it. And it was a tiny, tiny little bowl. So I'm like, whatever. I ate it anyway. I was hungry. And then broccoli, and then I had a slab of roast beef. And they left all the fatty crap right on it. They slapped on, like, the fat crap that comes off when they're cooking. They left it right on the top. I'm like, oh, awesome. Thank you. You would think that they wouldn't, but I don't know, maybe they leave it for flavor. I'm not a cook. I don't know.
Myself.
Okay, I'm doing a video. I'm not talking to G-Mom still. But very good. It's awesome. Your little thing is right down there by your foot. From the back of your truck. Look at by your foot. The black thing. You step it on it. Alright, so anyway, you can go out to eat, and you can, let me stir this again, and you can make the right choices. And I also had a salad, which of course Corbin stole half of it, and my daughter ate the tomatoes, and I don't really do the tomatoes anyway. And obviously I do not do croutons if they're on there, so forget it. Eating keto is not hard. I have done other diets in my life. Oh God, South Beach, that sucked. I've done the Atkins, which is kind of similar to this, but that one just sucked. I couldn't poop. I was so constipated on that one. I've done so many that were just so difficult, where, like, you didn't have so many choices. With keto, I mean, thank God, because it's a lifestyle choice and change, a diet change, you know, because you're switching over how your body functions with it. The other diets is not really that way. It's like, you go on it, and then you go back to eating regular shit. But when you go back to eating the regular food, you gain all the weight back. So, yeah, why would I want to do that again? I don't want to do that again. Because there are so many things, so many yummy, yummy things that I can eat on a keto diet that I don't really crave the other crap. I don't want it. I see everybody around me eating it, which is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, and I obviously have a family. And I have a pantry full of crap that I used to eat. But have I grabbed for it? No. And actually, the funny thing is that I binge ate yesterday. I was hungry and I just wanted to shove food in my face. I don't know if because I was just having a bad day or something, or I don't know what it was. But the funny thing is that I ate keto-approved food. I stuffed my face with keto-approved foods. Yeah. Like, I had a bunch of pork rinds. I ate, like, a whole bag. That was so bad. But whatever, at least it's fat. And, what else? Oh, broccoli, and, I just overloaded. And, you know, the funny thing is, too, eating the keto food, I binged, but I didn't even go over my calorie intake either. I ate things that were just so low in calories that I didn't even really go over my budget at all. Which is like, what am I at? 1,700, 1,750. I can't remember what my budget is for that, but I hardly ever go over my calorie budget at all. Stir in the macaroni. It looks so thick. It looks gross to me. Like, you know you're keto adapted when you look at this food and you're like, oh my God, ew. Yeah, I don't really want to eat that. And I used to like macaroni, not as much as the kids, obviously, but I really need to get on a website or somewhere. I think I joined a Facebook group, and I haven't been on there yet, about kids and keto, because, I mean, my kids are healthy. They're all skinny, and they're pretty healthy, at least from the outside perspective. I'm sure on the inside they're all not so healthy. You know, because they keep eating breaded crap. That's just what our day looks like half the time. They eat, you know, Pop-Tarts and this and that. Oh my God, look what happened to my sink. Yeah, yesterday it fell. It fell down. So I'm going to have to get somebody to fix that for me, because I don't do that kind of stuff. Alright, I got to finish making dinner for my kids, and I just thought I'd give my 2 cents for the day. So I will talk to y'all I'll talk to you all later. Keto on, everybody. Keto on. Bye.